Well, good morning everyone and welcome to the May tour. Just having a look to see what May has done to the plot. And as usual, starting with the rhubarb, which is having its post-flush lull, sort of building itself up before another push. And the wallflowers are out. And we've got marigolds, nigella, and at the back there we've got a row of teddy bear sunflowers. And the tayberry is carrying on with its fruit building up there. And we've got a row of onions doing their thing. And strawberries and garlic. We had our first strawberries with cream yesterday. And the potatoes are doing well. The climbing beans are in. There is some signs of life. So these were sown direct. And we've netted the fruit bushes. So gooseberries and blackcurrants. And the sweet candle carrots are doing very well. We had hoped the netting would protect them from the root fly, but there seems to be things getting in. So who knows whether they're actually going to be free of that. So here's the blueberries. I've got fruit on. Well, the two later varieties are in the bath. The earlier one, which I think is Patriot, is it was a bit late for that to have any fruit this year, but hopefully next year. So, a courgette in amongst the residues. So this is in amongst spinach. This is a Gertrude Frank method. She was keen on people planting in amongst spinach. Here's kohlrabi. Another courgette. I've got French beans interplanted here with the spinach. And here's our cabbages. We got one fail there, but we're going to pop in a red rookie to replace that one. So here's some salsify in amongst the carrots. And lettuce. That's getting harvestable now. Tomatoes doing their usual thing of looking a little bit sad after you've just put them in. Cover crops doing well. Very well, in fact. And here's the garlic. Unfortunately, we've discovered white rot in several of them, and it may well be that the whole lot has ruined. So we'll have to find out in possibly a few weeks. We may do what Vivi does on her channel and harvest them early, even though they're going to be smaller, just to avoid the white rot. But we'll see. We may excavate a few. So the peach is looking good. Lots of top growth as usual. So I put the posts in, I said last time, for potentially supporting the peach just so its top doesn't get knocked off, and also for the bunting. So foxgloves are trying to flower. These are rather pathetic ones that we just popped in, see what they did. So tomatoes and marigolds in front of the shed. Some pinks there. So the lupins have had their flush. They're onto their building up for their second one now. I thought I'd leave the apples on the red love just for the video, and then I'm going to knock them off. There was over 50 of them, so I'd rather it saved its energy for growth, and maybe we'll have a few apples next year. So a marigold in there. Waldo, the thornless blackberries, doing okay. Bug hotel being hidden there. Pond full of algae. Salvia is doing brilliantly there. These are pinks. I'll sit down on the bench. So the lilies are teetering on the edge of coming out. They'll probably take over after the lupins have finished. And we've got actually 3 flowers on the globe artichoke at the back here. A couple of dahlias at the back, right at the back, just coming on. So the raspberries and most importantly the strawberries are covered here. So this is Cambridge favourites, absolutely full of fruit. And all the plum tree super columns are doing okay. Well, some of them are being attacked by green fly. So this bed's still covered up for sweet corn, which is very nearly ready to go in. Parsnips, so far I don't think I've seen anything. We tried twice with a variety called Countessa, and then we did a viability test on them and they were rubbish. So we've gone with the good old favourite of Gladiator. Calabrese. Cover crop at the back here. Tomatoes and peppers with marigolds in between. Still some spring onions down there. And speaking of onions, our whites and reds. And to the orchard bed we have the dahlias, just recovering from having been had by frost. So lots of growth on the fruit trees. So spare onions at the front here. And we've just got some leftover spring onions and beetroot on the other side. Chives are doing great. Excuse my shadow. So a couple of the lavenders I don't think are going to come to anything, so that's going to be a bit patchy. So we have got a courgette tucked in the back over there. Sweet peas and marigolds. We've got butternut squash to go up the obelisk, and that will be in the next video. And there we are. I hope everyone's keeping well, and I will see you in June. Bye for now.